Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's J Marie, and y'all know that we are here to talk about episode 1, season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac. The first 10 minutes in, I'm like, what the hell? So first off, Bravo moves very fast. The fact that they have the clip of Karen getting released from jail, which I'll be doing. T. It's T. September 2nd, 2025. Like, and we just got the first episode on the 5th. I mean, that is almost a month apart, but whatever. Bravo moves fast. So, the first scene, we see the ladies all come to Giselle's house, which I'm not gonna lie. When Kay and Wendy pulled up, she talking about, you been to Jizzy's house before? She talking about, girl, I've been outside, but for real, she been outside, for real. It was COVID, so no, that shit was funny. I found that very funny. But yeah, the girls looked amazing. They looked good. Let's get straight to the meat because, again, 10 minutes in, they was on Stacey ass. They like, Stacey, you was lying about this. You owe TJ money. You said he was getting 50% of your check. Y'all, like, Stacey, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if Stacey ready for the girls this season. Like I said, she plays like she's slow, but I don't know. I think Stacey really feed into this drama. She liked this drama. She likes it. So that was what we was getting the first 10 minutes. They was grilling Stacey to the point where she got up and left. When I tell y'all, Stacey was, they there for Karen, but from the time that they all got in the same room, they was focused on Stacey. Ashley and Giselle talking about, well, Ashley talking about Stacey lying, which she was lying, and then Giselle saying that Stacey got the same car as Ashley. Like, whoo, they was setting it up, baby. They was setting it all up, and Stacey definitely, I'm like, damn, is Stacey the new Mia? Mia gone, y'all don't got nobody else to call out and pick on, so it just so happens to be Miss Stacey. Stacey ass talking about some, I'm sitting in my truth. Stacey is fucking funny, y'all. Like, that lady is hilarious, but they just really wanted to get to the bottom of if she owed TJ money. So that was the whole scene, just them again grilling Stacey. When Stacey said, I never paid TJ a dime, clearly you didn't. He want his damn money, girl. You said you were gonna pay him some money, but you clearly didn't. But again, like I said on the last episode, on the last video, if y'all didn't know TJ was a paid actor, then I don't know. I don't care about anybody's sexuality, what they prefer, or anything like that. But it was not given that him and Stacey were together. I wasn't seeing a connection there. So anytime they was just on the screen, I was just like, no, we really can't move on to the next clip because Stacey was being so dramatic. Talking about something awful happened to me. What happened, girl? Or did she say something? Oh, no. Yeah, something awful happened to her. I wasn't paying him. It was devastating. Come on, put Stacey on TV. Like, go put Stacey in a movie because, whoo, this lady is a mess. So I do want to discuss the fact that Wendy keeps showing up. Again, I guess this is TV. If I was Wendy, I wouldn't show up after what Karen said. Like, you made it clear that we're not friends. So I don't know if I would be showing up and supporting you in certain ways simply off of the last comments that was made. On the next scene, we get to see everybody's home. Wendy is Wendy. Like, it's cute that she's asking her kids, like, what they want to do. Her son talking about she not a doctor, like, not a real doctor, but he thinks that since Chick-fil-A is such a popular fast food restaurant that the salary would be nice. Whatever. I really enjoy seeing her family. We love a black family. I don't have nothing really bad to say about Wendy. I know some people just don't care for her. Of course, later on in the episode, Kay just is coming with the way that she feels about how Wendy treats their friendship, but we ain't there yet. And then we get to see Ashley's little home. Like I said, Ashley looked good. I don't know if she did something with her hair that looked good. Ashley just looked good. But this is her talking about her little, what is it called? A second bloom. Yeah, she having a second bloom. So since she is officially, finally, after 3 seasons divorced, she wants to celebrate her divorce, which, cool, fine, whatever. So that's what we got. That's what we had got next. Just snippets of the women's house. And then Kay, of course, is showing us that she has moved out. She does not live with Greg. I think that it's good that she did kind of take a step back. I forgot how long her and Greg worked together, but it was like wife energy. And I'm just glad that she is taking that step back, being in her own space. I know, again, on the other video, I told y'all that somebody was telling her that he wasn't worth it and all of that. Not worth it, but just telling her he doesn't deserve her. And like she talking about Greg, I call him Bread. Greg came with a lot. He showed his ass. He did show his ass. He showed his ass and he showed him his feet in them thong sandals. I remember. I was not fucking with Greg. I was not fucking with him. And don't get me wrong, it's TV, so they clip things and we see things a different way, but I just didn't like how he didn't support her in her businesses and her ventures and the things that she wanted to do. Making a big deal about her not, if they were to get married, that she would keep her last name, as if her businesses aren't like her businesses don't include her maiden name. So those were the things I didn't like about him. We could go off of looks and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying if a person look a certain way, they could talk to you a certain way. But Greg, I don't know. I don't know. So, like the mama said, they liked Greg until he got on TV and he showed his ass. Now, whether he showed his ass because he didn't want to be on TV and that was just his response to not really wanting to do this, you need to support your woman no matter what you want to do. He needs to go take some advice from Charles Oakley. I'm not saying Charles didn't want to be on the show, but Charles stood up for his woman. He never sat there and, went against her, made her look crazy on TV. I don't like how Greg was treating Kay. So Kay is in her own space and I'm happy for her, and I hope that she is able to, just take a step back from Greg, let him do his stuff while she's also doing her business ventures, because girl, make your money. Do what you do. The next scene that we're given is Stacey sitting here talking to her ex-husband. Again, this is when I tell y'all need to put Stacey on TV, not reality TV, because first of all, girl, okay, cool, fine. If y'all divorce officially happening made y'all feel like y'all needed to be back together, the vacation, whatever the case may be, cool, fine. But then you sitting there talking about, oh, we should write a book. Nobody wants to read it. We don't give a fuck. We don't even know why you got a divorce. We're not reading about it. We don't care. And I'm not going to lie. The energy that the husband was given, the ex-husband, whatever he is considered during this show, it's just given like she's coaching him through the conversation. Like she's really guiding the conversation. She's saying everything. He's like, yeah. And here's my whole thing about it. You could have brought that man on there last season instead of trying to pay TJ and be in whatever situation that you're in now. TJ and what's his name? Something with a TH. I don't know, y'all, but I don't know. Stacey, I'm not gonna lie, at this point was kind of irritating me, because it's like, oh, we don't want to tell. She didn't want to tell her daughter what was going on, whatever. But like I said, girl, we're sitting at home confused. Like, what are you saying right now? Again, it's giving the new Mia of the season, and I hate that for anybody. Like, come on, Stacey, girl. I'm just vouching for you. With Ashley officially being divorced, I guess she feels that she can call Stacey out on her shit on whether she's divorced or not. And I just think, like, I ain't mad at it, because Ashley, she could talk her shit now, but Ashley, again, let's not forget how long it took you to get divorced. She's telling Stacey how she looked her up in the database and you ain't divorced. You keep saying you divorced. Basically, like she said, like she's just trying to call Stacey out on her lies. Like, what is it that you're doing? You told us you was getting a divorce. Like, what is it? Even though, again, this was just Ashley a few seasons ago saying that you was getting a divorce, and we like, when, girl? When? But I don't know, y'all. This episode, when I tell you Stacey and Ashley was butting heads, they kept me hollering. Like, they had me weak as hell. And I know that Stacey continues to try with Ashley because she does feel like they have something in common, that they bonded while they were both going through their divorces, even though Stacey not divorced. Like, I don't know, y'all, but when I tell you these scenes with Stacey and Ashley had me weak as hell, I was so shocked. Y'all can go follow me on TikTok. I mean, I did post like live reactions while I was watching it, just my commentary, but whoo, baby, Ashley just is divorced and ready to come at anybody's neck who claim they getting divorced and they ain't divorced. But that's how they was coming at her. I feel it, but pipe down, girl, pipe down. And again, Couple 20 minutes into the show, Stacey is walking out again. It's her second time. So I don't know if that's good for Stacey. I don't know if that's Stacey's way of avoiding more confrontation or not allowing herself to get super worked up. But this lady left again. Like, she just keep on leaving. Like, damn, Stacey, stay. So then, of course, Giselle goes and calls Ashley. Ashley is so funny, that reenactment talking about when she called Stacey out on her lies. Giselle talking about what she say. Ashley Darby. I'm telling you, Ashley, Stacey, like, had me weak. Giselle, I love to see Giselle just be able to be, I don't know. I like the mom, not the mom Giselle, but when she talks about her kids, when she talks about just being an empty nester, things like that, the things that make her glow. Yes, Giselle is messy, but aside from that, like, she is a great mother, and I just like certain scenes with her. So seeing her just, you know, be able to just be sprawled out on the bed, not doing anything, like, yeah, you miss your kids, girl. I know you miss them girls. Now, my favorite part of the show, we were introduced to one of the new girls. Her name is Angel, and that is Kay's friend. Kay has known her since, I forgot how long, but they worked together on, I want to say BET. I can't remember the exact, like, correlation of how Kay knows her, but this is Kay's friend. And the whole time that Angel was on TV, I really liked her vibes. I liked how she was cooking. I like how she has all of the nature behind her house. She talked about her business with her and her husband, where basically they offer like outside experiences. I think it's called Wonderland. They fish. They just offer great outdoor experiences for people who are looking for that. So I like Angel's personality. I like how even when Kay was explaining to Angel how she feels about Wendy and how Wendy treats her as a friend and a dynamic, Angel was just like, I mean, are you going to say something to her? And Kay was like, I definitely am. But Angel agreed, like, that is weird. So, I don't know. I could tell Angel is a girl's girl. She seems very, very sweet. I told y'all on the last season, episode, show. I don't know what I be saying, y'all. I told y'all on the last video that I think that she will have a nice personality to mesh with these women. She's a mother. Her parents were at the house, so I'm not sure if her parents live there. It might be like another Sonya situation, which we not mad at that, but I really like Angel, and I can't wait to see again what she brings to this group of women. I can say Kay bringing up the situation to Angel versus how she brought it up to Wendy. It sounded a little different in my opinion. It sounded like when she brought it up to Angel, it was like Wendy was just sitting out there and didn't speak to her, but she saw her. But later on, when she brought it up to Wendy, it seemed as if Wendy was on the stage and really couldn't speak to her because she was, you know, being professional. She was about to speak. Like even when Kay said, well, I said I was sponsoring it and you didn't even say you were speaking. And like Wendy said, that's not for me to take your shine. Like I was like, yeah, sponsor, like that was for you. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what Kay, not her purpose is. I can't say last season I don't feel like we got enough of Kay, so I am like excited to kind of see more of her personality. I know, what's her name? Stacey wasn't feeling it in the beginning. She was like, what she call her? I forgot what she called Kay, but now she's like, now she got personality when it comes to me. And I just think this is the season where Kay kind of can bring that personality, step up, show us who you are. Because before she was still, before last season, she was a friend of the show. I'm not saying that last season, on season 9, that she really focused on the altercation with Deborah, Ashley's friend, but I can say that she did kind of bring that up a little bit just so we can remember who she was, reiterate like what happened, why she really, you know, maybe wasn't fucking with Ashley then. And I don't even remember. I mean, she came to Ashley's event, so I guess, you know, they don't speak in terms. Ashley didn't do it. It was Ashley's friend, but maybe they got past that. But I don't know. Kay seems like what I'm getting from the issue that she has with Wendy. I don't know why she feels that, not that she needs to be acknowledged. I don't really know what it is that Kay feels and why she just thinks that Wendy is being weird to her, but that's her experience. That's how she feels. And I think that she's looking for Wendy to say sorry. And I know, like, I'm fast forwarding all the way to probably almost the end of the episode, but I was just thinking about how she told the story to Angel versus what she brought up to Wendy, and it just seemed a little different, like just a little different. But at the end of the day, if that's how Kay feels, that's how Kay feels. Although I don't have anything bad to say about Wendy, I don't like how when the producers asked her, like, well, when she was like, oh, when she saw Angel, oh, a familiar face, da 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 da, then the producers are like, do you know her? And she was like, she a familiar face, but we weren't in the same friend group. She never said that. Like, I don't know, Wendy, the emphasis that you had to make on y'all wasn't in the same friend group. Angel never said y'all was in the same friend group. She actually said you're a couple years older than her. But yeah, familiar face. She gave you your props. But I think it's weird that Wendy tries to, and I understand NECA may have, rubbed you wrong, but the girl didn't say that she knew you. She just said she knew of you and that y'all went to the same school. So pipe down, Wendy, pipe down. At Ashley's second bloom, we were introduced to Tia Glover, which is a friend of Giselle, and I like her. She seems very sophisticated, of course, minus the accent. The accent does add a little bit more sophistication. I do feel as if, how do I explain this? People who have accents, because we are American, we tend to want to like do the accent, but she just, I don't know, like how she talks, how her accent is, and just the businesses that she has and how she carries herself. I don't know. I like Tia. She seems, I don't want to say she's replacing Karen. I don't know her age. That doesn't matter. Like Giselle said, they bonded because they both have twins. But I don't know. Tia is Tia. Yeah, Tia is definitely older than the women. I feel like she is Giselle's age. So this is somebody that Giselle can also, just have in her corner. Again, I'm not saying it's somebody that she needs to have on her side whenever she arguing or anything like that, because not gonna lie, it seems like she got Ashley. Y'all know they got G and A, and Ashley has been a person that she been calling and kikiing with while they gang up on Stacey. But back to Tia, like I said um, the last video, because every time I talk about Tia, then I start getting off on Giselle. But yeah, I like Tia. I like the vibes that she's also bringing to this group of ladies, so we're gonna see. I don't know if I expected Stacey to show up to the event after the shopping thing with Ashley, but she showed up, and I am just so flabbergasted by how they are talking about this woman's breath. Like, Ashley literally was like, don't lie to me. That's one thing I asked. Your breath can stink. And then Giselle's like, I feel like it's internal. Even Angel was like, her breath met her first. Like, oh, Stacey, are you constipated? Because if Giselle's saying it's internal, then that means you might be a little constipated or something. But, woo, you got to get that fixed. I don't know. You can't be walking around with bad breath. I mean, she's been walking around with bad breath. But I'm telling y'all, again, we end this episode with Stacey and Ashley just really, 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 really bumping heads, really getting into it. Stacey calling Angel, Stacey calling Ashley the devil, and just nonsense. So I think that they did great on the first episode. I was very entertained. It started off, I can't even say it started off a little slow. I guess I was just confused as to why we was coming for Stacey oh so much, but whew. Stacey got she gonna have to really pull through this season, because they are on her neck. So make sure that y'all tune in next week to do the recap of episode 2. If you want to get my live reactions, go follow me on TikTok at its_JMarie 2 E's. I think I'll put it in the description box so y'all can go and follow me. But baby, I kind of watched it a little later yesterday. I didn't take my notes, but I will definitely have notes next time. And I can say, although Karen is missed, the girls are holding it down. They are keeping us entertained. I'm excited for this season, the new faces, and how Stacey handles herself. So make sure y'all come back and join me. Subscribe so y'all don't miss any recaps, and I will